Hello everyone. So this video was shared a couple of days ago, but I must have missed it since I wasn't aware of it until a few people mentioned it in the comments. This is a good one. So this video clip shows a group of Russian armoured vehicles, up to 14, being destroyed by Ukrainian bomber drones. Now, what makes this video interesting though, is that this cluster of Russian vehicles was reportedly gathering for an upcoming attack on Ukrainian positions. Now, usually, Ukraine destroys a Russian column whilst it's on the move and whilst it's actually attacking. Here, the Russians didn't even get off a starting line. Ukraine destroyed them before they even got near the front. This looks to be a good mixture of This looks to be a good mixture of vehicles here. BMPs, tanks, and possibly some lighter vehicles. You can see too that the attack drones used by Ukraine here to bomb them have AI-assisted targeting. So this was a great operation by Ukraine, and we did extremely well to spot these vehicles and then send the drones to attack them. Now, as for the purpose of these vehicles exactly, as mentioned earlier, it is suggested and reported online as being Russians gathering for a future attack. I will have a look at the geolocation later, after we've seen the video in full, because this is a long video. But these are around 30 kilometres or so behind the front lines. Now to me, that seems a little far for Russia to be beginning its advance from there. As 14 vehicles trundling that far towards the front line would give Ukraine plenty of time to spot them approaching with their drones and so plan countermeasures. I think vehicles using Russia's mechanized assaults are usually stored much closer, hidden in warehouses and buildings and bunkers nearer a front line, and then sent out on their attacks before Ukraine can spot them. These could be vehicles which have been taken for repair, but that isn't the case. We've seen vehicles which Russia has moved behind the front lines for repair, and they usually just gather together in one big rusting hulk until they can be brought back for Russia for full maintenance. These ones are hidden in the forest and in dug in regiments and are separated from each other. So these are operational BMPs. There could be vehicles on the way for deployment close to the front lines eventually, and I think that's a big possibility here. These are due to be moved up the road to a new location nearer the front lines at some point. But I guess, whatever the reason, it's quite irrelevant as this is still 14 vehicles destroyed by Ukraine, and so an excellent night's work. Definitely the biggest strike on Russian vehicles we've seen this year, maybe even for the past few months. So, not much else to discuss about the video itself, so let's check the geolocation out, which was done by Blinska on Twitter. So the vehicles are all here, all parked in and around the forest near the red marker. This forest is near a major east to west supply road that you can see, which leads up towards the front lines. On deep states this is here, so you can see this road leads to Svatove, where it then diverts northwest and southwest. So we can't really tell for certain where on the front lines these vehicles were eventually going to end up. The northern area is Kupiansk, which is a key area at the moment. Russia, remembered, claimed to have captured it late last year, a report which turned out to be twaddle. So this could have been the next plan to launch a fresh assault here, sending these vehicles to reinforce the Kupiansk area and that sort of thing, but Ukraine nipped it in the bud. I definitely think Kupiansk, being such a key area, would have been the final destination of these vehicles. But of course, as we saw in the video, they didn't come anywhere near making it. This is here zoomed out on the eastern front towards the north. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much and take care everyone.